Well, I think the way that Damar fell, you could tell he was in serious distress. There was something more going on than just whether it be a concussion or, a broken bone or something of that nature. Clearly, there was something else going on, and you look at how kind of the look on the players that were around him's faces and the referees and how quickly the medical teams got there and got into action. It's always a sad situation and scenario when things like this play out in sports.
If people aren't aware, because it was back in 1998, but something similar happened to you on the ice, just take us back, back to your experience dealing with your heart injury.
Yeah, I got hit with a slap shot, literally right in the heart, and in between beats, and that's called Commotio Cordis, where you get hit in between beats. Your heart thinks it beat, so it skips one beat. Sometimes the heart restarts, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of little leaguers get this in baseball from a line drive or what have you. And, it stung, and, I covered the puck up, got a whistle. In my head, I'm thinking, all right, get to the bench. We're in Detroit, so I'm trying to limit the amount of booze I'm going to get. And that's really the last thing I remember was thinking that. You watch the video, I kind of get up a little bit, stumble a couple strides, and then collapse to the ice. The next thing you know, I'm waking up and I got my shirt cut open, all my stuff's off. I'm looking up at the rafters and looking up at the banners in Joe Louis Arena, and looking over to my right, and I can see our bench. Guys are crying, and you don't really know what's going on. You're just kind of deer in the headlights, talking to the doctor, and kind of they're trying to keep you at ease and tell you to relax and not start trying to move around too much. And so it was certainly a scary moment. My parents were there. They had the pleasure of witnessing all that. So certainly not ideal, but I think with our trainer and the medical staff and everybody, when you see somebody fall the way that you do in these situations, you clearly can tell something is wrong, and they were quick to get out to me and start working on me. To the best of my knowledge, I didn't lose. I obviously lost consciousness, but I didn't stop breathing. And the reason I passed out was there's that much oxygen in one heartbeat as it pushes throughout your body. I just had a lack of oxygen for that one heartbeat, and down I went.
You and your success story and went on to play many, many more years in the league. Was there a point at any point where you didn't know if that would happen, if you'd be able to play again, or if you wanted to play again?
Yeah, no, I went through a battery of tests and wore a heart monitor for 24 hours. I think this game was on a Sunday night, and I played that was game 2, and I played in game 3 on Tuesday night.
That is wild. The last reports we're seeing from the family are that the doctors saw some progress overnight, which is a good sign. As somebody who's has been through a similar situation, what would you say to the Hamlin family? Your family had to go through this with you. They're going through a very difficult time.
Yeah, this one seems like it's a lot more critical than mine was. Obviously very similar in the beginning, but as you watch this one play out, applying CPR for a number of minutes or on the field, and you feel for them. It's become a spectacle for them, and this is a life or death situation. And the last thing they're thinking about right now is football. They're thinking about the human side of things and Damar's life, and getting back to some sense of normalcy as it relates to just life in general.
Was it difficult for you to see that? Did it bring back memories, things or have you, it's been a long time has passed since for you?
Yeah, it's been 25 years. And, as I talked to the doctors then, it's does not happen very often. It hasn't happened in hockey since, which speaks to, the abnormality of this actually occurring. But you know, from it being infrequent to, you know, now I don't know if this is the exact same thing. You know, there's a lot of speculation out there as to what exactly happened and, you know, from the type of cardiac event that he had. But it's, you know, I think you just have to be patient. You have to go through the protocols. You got to go through the checklists and, you know, ask a lot of questions, you know, in situations like this, because it's so foreign and so new to pretty much anybody who encounters it. You know, you have to ask a lot of questions. There are no dumb questions.
And the medical, personnel, how fast that they were out, that, there, that seconds, this might be a different outcome already. It just shows, as a professional athlete, knowing that you're taken care of, whether it's hockey, football, basketball, baseball, that they're equipped and ready to go in action like that. Do you see it like that?
Yeah, and there's, you know, obviously in football, there's a lot of people on the sidelines, but the placement of the trainers and the, you know, doctors, medical staff, they need to, they have to pay attention to the game, because you never know when something is going to happen like this or something that we've seen in past years happen. So kudos to them for being, you know, quick to jump out there. And, you know, so you know, when you see somebody fall like that, you clearly know something is not right.